Alright, as I continue to make a record of my collection, let's continue with MaximumRD's Collection Archive video number 5 now. Let's jump right in. Oh yeah, this box. Okay, here's the thing. I am not going to go through every single item, and you'll see why, because basically it's just kind of crazy. But for the most part, I give a basic description of bags and things like that and their contents. But in the meantime, let's begin here with that light that's killing this right now. Let's try to get the right angle. Oh, there we are. So this is Jewels of Darkness for the Atari 800 130XL. What does it say here? 64K minimum discs. I got this a while back now from a fellow YouTuber. Sent this to me actually, and darn it, I don't have a disk drive for any of my Atari computers, unfortunately. But very nice packaging, very sturdy. And again, a lot of this was shown back in my original unboxing videos, but I do have a better camera now, so that makes a difference. If I could just do something about this glare, I'd be alright. Hello! Okay, there we go. The Darkness Rises. Jewels of Darkness. And here is the floppy, literally the floppy disk. It says Atari 800 on there. But basically I believe it's suitable for any of the 8-bit line of Atari computers, provided, again, you have the proper disk drive. So, very comprehensive packaging here with the manual. Thick manual, I might add, as it was back in those days. I would just suck at a game like this nowadays. I've become lazy with all the games that basically hold your hand now all the way through. But yeah, this is pretty heavy duty stuff right here, made in the UK. Published in the UK by Rainbird Software. But then on the back it says Firebird Inc., Ramsey, New Jersey. So I guess they distribute it in the US. So there we go. There's another one just like it, again labeled for the Atari 800 and 130XL. Cosmic Trilogy of Space Adventure, Silicon Dreams. Silicon Dreams, same company. Contents 64-page booklet with novella play guide, 1 disc. Yeah. Now these were the days of real packaging. You can see. Oh, the disc is backwards on this one. Pull that out. Oh man, I'd love to have. This is a 5 1/4 inch disc. Is that the correct type right there? I'd love to have one of those disk drives just to see if the program would still run. What do you think, guys? Probably. Silicon Dreams, novella and play guide. English version. Well, that's good at least. Looks like it mixes fantasy with sci-fi and robotics. Heavy duty. Heavy duty. Man. Even the package is a thick plastic. Really cool. Alrighty, moving along. Okay. Oh, okay. I see what I did here. Alright, so this is this is, if you can tell, an assortment. Some need some cleaning here. It's basically an assortment of case fans. Whoa, for a PC. Case fan, I think a CPU fan. Large case fan for the back. Yeah. Case fans. If I ever need a case fan, And by the same packaging technique, here we just have tons of IDE cables. Yes, IDE cables for a hard drive and CD-ROM and whatever IDE devices you had. Looks like there's some power splitter cables in there for splitting your Molex connectors on your PC power supply to distribute to different components. Looks like one of those adapters to go from HDMI to regular VGA. Got a couple of those in there. There's my Asus little antenna for the Wi-Fi that was on the motherboard, but that's my desktop and I don't use Wi-Fi on that, so I just removed it. Straight connection with cable internet. And yeah, so yeah, there was no sense in taking these out of the bag and showing you 20 different IDE cables. And here's some more. Looks like a heat sink for a CPU. Oh, some good old Ultra OCZ, what do you call that? You know, it's the stuff you put between a fan and a heat sink. I don't know why the name escapes me at the moment, but that's what I used when I built my PC, my rig, my desktop. Yeah, I removed this heat sink with the, you know, built-in adhesive pad there to make a contact between the heat sink and the CPU. And use the thermal paste. That's it. I used a much better heat sink and used this thermal paste on it accordingly. So, again, sorry for not taking it out and making a better video, but just drags on and on that way. These are all the leftover brackets and pieces, and when I built my desktop that I didn't need, all kinds of extra screws and little plastic latches that I removed from the back once I stuck the motherboard through. There's a connector for the onboard USB cable to give you more ports at the back of the machine, but I already had enough USB ports, I didn't need that. A grill for a case fan. One of those adapters that lets you take the output of your video card and go to standard composite video and S-video output. Yeah, basically leftovers of my build of my desktop. Alright. And looks like a cable for either a Dreamcast or a PlayStation 2. Forget exactly which end that is for the tip there for the end of it. Should keep that. I'm going to keep that aside actually. Your standard everyday monitor plug, well, at least for USA and Canada, I believe. 3-prong, and that part connects to your monitor right there for power. Another Molex power splitter to go from 1 to 2 separate power connectors. There's a battery I'd taken out of a phone, rechargeable 3.6 1500 mAh rechargeable NI-MH rechargeable battery for one of my old phones, but I don't think that works anymore. Okay, here's a bunch of documentation and books. Video graphic accelerator, NVIDIA GeForce. Not sure exactly which one this was for. Quick user's guide. Pretty obsolete. I don't really need this one anymore. Yeah, I think it's for a card I either no longer have. Oh, that's way back. Was that an AGP card? TI 4600, 4200. I think it was the 4200 I had back in the day. I don't know why I still have this manual. Oh, there you go. Somewhat of a hoarder, just holding on to stuff. And there it is, the manual, Alexa Blackline User's Manual, NZXT. That was for the case I built like 5 years ago now. Alrighty. Various pamphlets. I'm going to take this out. It's the instructions for my 360 wireless remote control gamepad. I actually picked that up for my PC. I don't have a 360. So, documentation for a Lacey external hard drive. Don't have that one anymore. I have the hard drive, just not the casing. Well, the casing I do have, but it's all taken apart. It's a Shaw high-speed internet box booklet there. Oh, what the heck, I'll go through them. What else? Now I'm curious. Samsung setup guide, CD-ROM. Oh yeah, that was for my monitor. Alrighty, let's get through this. Again for the Microsoft wireless gamepad, Belkin Surge Master features and specifications. La-di-da. That's it. Shaw guide. eBay for Canadians for dummies. Yes, I got this way back because I needed it. I think I still need it. I've yet to sell a damn thing on eBay. I'm a buyer, not a seller. Oh, an old issue of CPU magazine, Computer Power User. Well, not too old, I would imagine. August, volume 12, issue 08, complimentary copy. Cool. Coolio. Alright. What is this? What the heck? Oh, that's a laptop adapter and charger with the end snipped off. Another camera or phone battery. That's actually not good for anything that I actually have. I know my wife brought a few of these home from work. Toshiba laptop recharger power adapter. Model PA3, is it 324U, something like that. Anyways, yeah, they're just, you know, adapters I thought might be useful for something. Another one, exact same model. Another Panasonic rechargeable phone battery. By that I mean cordless phone, not a cell phone or anything like that. Some wire. Alrighty. And here, just USB. Lots of USB adapters. USB printer cord cable, connection cable. A few of those in there. Various USB with different ends. Might be for cell phones. Other devices. Some USB cut cords and cables to Frankenstein some cables, create my own. This is the big USB bag. Probably there's a USB PSP cable in there. A few of those, just kept those around. What is this? That's another standard black monitor cable for power. And in here, three different mice. Two corded, all optical mice, mostly cheap ones from like China, and one corded, two wireless. I just keep them around basically as extras because you never know, your mouse might die on you or get damaged. See, it's a Logitech cordless mouse. I actually got this, so corded mouse, I actually got this with a corded keyboard for 20 bucks for both. It's good, but this is like the stiffest cord in the world. I don't know what's up with this cord. It's really weird, but it works. This was my cheap wireless deal from China I got here. Again, it actually works pretty good. It's not the most thorough feeling, but does the job. And then last wireless, or another corded mouse here. Again, another cheap one, but made to look like one of the more fancy gaming type mice, but you can tell by the lack of any heft or weight to it that it's just a cheapie. But again, it works, does the job. And in an emergency situation, if something were to happen to my current mouse, it would work in a pinch until I got a better replacement. That's for my current motherboard I'm using, Asus. That's the Wi-Fi user guide, which again I had no use for. Silverstone power supply. Oh yeah, these are basically the manuals and things left after I built my PC 5 years ago, which by the way, I've upgraded a little bit, little extra memory. A friend of mine sent me a better video card, PNY. This is another quick start guide for a graphics card that I bought. I was actually waiting for my 8800 GT to come, and I was waiting so long I ordered a cheap low-end video card in the meantime. Simply so I could set up my operating system and test my rig, which booted perfectly the first time I built it and had it up and running, so I'm quite happy. And I don't regret doing it because I got to use it for like two or 3 weeks before my real card came. So that was pretty sweet. Oh geez, monitor for my old manual for my old Samsung video camera. That's what I used to film my videos with, and oh my god, that was, well, just go back and look at my first, 5 videos or so. P5KE, that's my current Asus motherboard. Love it, still going strong today. Here is a few manuals. Looks like we got for Command and Conquer Sega CD video game. It's also the insert for one of those long box Sega Saturn cases, and I believe also, yeah, the instructions for Off-World Interceptor, and also the insert for that. What is this? Sega. The Sega Light Phaser instruction booklet. Okay, that's great. I do have a complete Sega Master System. I'll get around to showing that at some point. What is this? Sega Dreamcast instruction manual. Well, I have 3 Sega Dreamcasts, only 1 instruction manual. Various use regulations governing of use of modems. Interesting, okay. All kinds of documentation lying around. Important notice, please read before operating your Dreamcast. Alrighty. This is an old newspaper. Why do I have this? Oh, Shaughnessy Green has old-fashioned, charm. Yeah, that's the an article I found sitting downstairs. It's weird. It's actually about our residence, our condo. Yet this is like from 1993, and I just happened to find it downstairs. Very odd, but kind of cool. What is this? The official Windows Magazine, Fall 2012. Sure, why not? Oh, some more. And the rest are just some books. Maximum PC. Another Maximum PC. Issue with half the cover missing of Retro Gamer. Big Donkey Kong issue. Amiga format special. Again, I believe a fellow YouTuber sent me this. I was so happy to get this and look back and read how awesome the Amiga platform was back in '93. And this is a thick, thick magazine. These magazines were massive back in those days. Loved it. Great stuff. Stella gets a new brain. Oh yeah. That's the adapter that you would plug into your Atari 2600 and allow you to play games from cassette tape, connecting through an audio port, play games through cassette tape, and actually have improved graphics. I mean, look at Frogger. I don't know how well to focus in, but there we go. Frogger. Compared to your typical Frogger in the 2600, that's quite a bit more graphically impressive. The good thing is all these Harmony games, they play back on my these Harmony games, these Stella games. play back on the StarPath Supercharger ROMs. They play back on my Harmony card, the multi-card for the 2600. So I can play them back without having a Supercharger adapter. That's pretty cool. Oh my gosh, an issue of Yahoo magazine from '98 with Gillian Anderson on the cover from X-Files. That's probably why I have that. This quick start installation guide, Megadisk, GeForce. That's a external hard drive I bought back a few years ago. Another Yahoo Internet Life magazine from '98. Thrustmaster T wireless. Okay. What the heck is this? Plastic. And an adhesive tab. What the heck is this? I think it's adhesive Velcro, round adhesive Velcro tab. I have no idea what that's for, what it's from. PSX adapter for DB9 computers. Oh yeah, this is really cool. This allows me to hook up an original PlayStation controller gamepad to basically just about any system, CD32, Atari, Amiga, Commodore, and it automatically maps the controls. Commodore VIC-20, 64, SX64, CD32, Atari 400, 2600, ST, STE, Sega Master System, plus many more computers and consoles that use the 9-pin connector. And I do have that adapter somewhere. I think it is a packed away with my 7800, if I remember correctly. What's this? This is another documentation for... Hi Rob, this may come to you as a shock, but it seems that YouTube Underground Society for protecting... Oh, the draft clock. This is... Okay. Just search draft clock or TGC on YouTube through my videos, through Mark Vahir, through other people in the gaming community. I'm not going to get in the whole thing now, but well, maybe I'll touch base on it. The draft clock is exactly what it sounds. It's a little bronze or goldish statue of giraffes with a clock embedded that gets sent around from YouTuber to YouTuber in the gaming community, putting a curse on everyone it touches and moving on from one person to another. And I don't know, search for the information yourself. You don't want to find it, believe me. It's not pretty. A 2007 calendar for Dark Sector. Alright, from a magazine, obviously. There it is, the other side, Dark Sector poster. Alright. Troubleshooting your reconditioned Atari CX52 joysticks. Oh yeah, this is a documentation I got when I ordered a gold contact refurbed controller from Best Electronics for my Atari 5200. Total tool battery for PSP. Oh yeah, the old Pandora batteries they used to mod PSPs early on in the PSP modding days. Oh yeah, and this was a catalog from Best Electronics. Great for parts for all kinds of Atari computers and consoles. Horrible website straight out of the early 90s. And more Atari 2600 newsletters and information, all from Best Electronics. Catalog and such. Various posters. Sorry, I don't want to open them all up. These are mostly calendars from video game magazines. Gears of War, Medieval 2. What is this? I don't even know what half of these are. God, why did I keep these? Well, Xenosaga Episode 3. PlayStation The Official Magazine 2008 calendar. Splinter Cell 2007 wall calendar. And what else? Oh, more catalog and price changes for Best Electronics. More Best Electronics. So I'm getting through there. Almost done. Almost done. Hellboy animated. Oh, for the animated series. Blood and Iron. Ron Perlman, Selma Blair, Doug Jones, John Hurt. Cool. Can't get this sucker open. Well, at least it stayed in good condition, being in boxes, so that's all right. Oh my God! Another folder. Maximum PC Operation Upgrade. How to create a Windows 7 system repair disk. Another PC Gamer. December 2012. And another CPU computer power user complimentary issue. They gave me a free subscription. It's the only time I ever actually got a free subscription from any magazine, but at least it was computer power user. That's pretty cool. A lot of the offers I see for such things on the internet never ship to Canada. They're all US based. Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories coming October 31st. Nice little poster for that. Cool. More posters. Man, actually, I didn't even think I still had posters from magazines. John Woo Presents Stranglehold, coming soon. Black Site, Area 51. Fear, First Encounter Assault Recon. Yeah, that's pretty cool. The first game, I guess. Cool. Xbox 360. Hold on to that one. I like the dark and gory stuff. Dark Sector Zero, Top Cow. Again, came with a video game magazine. A little bit of a comic. Cool. And something totally unrelated to gaming. We visited the Glass House, which is Kootenay Lake here in BC. So, yeah, look it up, Google it. Story of the famous Glass House. Located 25 miles north of Creston, BC, was begun in 1952. Blah, 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 blah. We checked it out. It was just a tourist spot. And that's it. That's everything that was in that box. Sorry if I didn't sound the most enthused or excited about that box, but, you know, it's magazines and PC parts for the most part. Yeah, so that's it. I'll leave it at that. Alrighty, thanks for watching, and I'll try to be a little more enthusiastic for inventory video number 6. Okay, thanks. Rob, MaximumRD out. Bye-bye.